cards, the dice, from my generation, I'll take the come on, come on, come on, let's get it on. The loss, the money, we're in this together and do it all. They say that nothing's forever and they refuse to see the change in me. Why won't they wake up?
So last night, right, I was out and I was with Aaron, and Aaron just kept fucking up, and I'm like, Aaron, what the fuck is wrong with you? No, it's not the fucking ASMR, you fucking stuck up bitch. What is this accent? Somebody tell me, what is this accent? Oh, Jesus Christ, that is some bad Skype shit. God damn, what the hell was that?
Uh-oh.
I think I can hear you now. Puddy, I think we have you. We're back on the line. No, we know you're doing it now. You fucking ponce. Is it ponce or nonce? One of them is a child toucher. The other one's just an asshole. Anyways, I don't know what that was. That's like I'm still making the face that I made when you say. Basically, in my head, I was like, talk like Ricky Gervais. I don't think I know how Ricky Gervais talks. So, yeah, mission success there. We are in the KFC Yum Center, the only place to be in Kentucky. Is that Kentucky? Hope that's Kentucky. If not, oh fuck. And welcome, folks, to Monday Night Raw.
It's the hottest show on Monday night.
We open up, and Vince McMahon is once again general manager. He comes down to the ring with Stephanie, and he takes the mic, and he says, last night, not only did I successfully defend my World Heavyweight Championship, not only did I dig up my daughter from being buried alive and pissed on by an Asian man, but I once again am owner of Monday Night Raw. And the entire crowd's like, yeah, what? Very confused about how the crowd feel about Vince. And he says, and first off, the first thing I'm going to do is Tetsuya Naito, you son of a bitch.
Tetsuya Naito?
Tetsuya, Cesaro, and all your other brand of hippies. Yeah. And then here comes the money hits.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talks. Here comes the money.
Dollar, 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 dollar.
It's Shane McMahon and he's not dead. What? What?
We saw him die.
And Shane McMahon picks up a microphone and he says, well, Dad,
I have a lockbox.
I bet you're wondering what I'm doing out here.
With this lockbox.
With this... Jesus.
That's why I got it. That's why the helicopter. Shane was behind the helicopter crash. He used his distraction to steal back the lockbox.
And Vince is like, wait, who did I bury then? That Dad.
That was Triple H.
Was Triple H. Yeah, you know. Vince is like, well, who the fuck was Triple H? It was me, Vince. It was me all along. And Vince, before you go any farther, on the contract for the championship versus ownership match last night, oh yeah, it read McMahon, but it didn't read Vince McMahon. It read Shane McMahon.
Otunga's standing behind Shane.
And Otunga's just like, it's legal.
No, Otunga's the fucking turncoat. He was the lawyer for Shane and got that shit organized.
He was. Oh my god. How many people are with Shane? Not that many people, to be told. It's not like a big inner working scheme.
Stone Cold.
I have planned this from the beginning. Shane has always been behind every single action on Raw.
Shane was Triple H from the beginning.
He pulled the strings from the very beginning. The entire series, and nobody knew. Nobody knew. Only one person knew, and it was David Otunga.
Otunga was there, like, one day I will be released from this misery. When the master returns.
And Shane McMahon says, and first off, as new Raw general manager, Dad, I'm allowing you to keep your championship because...
Wait. If Shane's name is on the contract, does that mean Shane is the World Heavyweight Champion?
No.
Okay.
I think the people just heard some noises because I think my mouse just disconnected and reconnected. My bad. Anyways, and Shane says...
Way to play it off smooth.
Yeah, no problem, everybody. That's just my ringtone going off. Shane says, as Raw general manager, my first action is something that has been forgotten within all the chaos here on Monday Night Raw. Tonight, yes, only 3 weeks out, Monday Night Raw is going to start. Qualifications. Well, not qualifications. It's the actual thing, but like we're not going to determine a winner on Raw, but we will. It will be. We are going to decide the 2 representatives for Monday Night Raw for the King of the Ring tournament. And Dad, you always spoke about being the man of opportunity. Well, you know what? Maybe I'm going to follow in your footsteps because kicking off tonight, right now, will be the first match for that tournament. By the way, quick little sidebar. 16-man tournament, 4 matches tonight, single elimination, 4 matches tonight, 4 matches the next night, and then we will do
6.
Semifinals, and then we will do quarterfinals and then semifinals, correct?
No, you're doing your... Wait a minute.
We're doing first round, then... Okay, there will be 4...
You're not doing semifinals because the semifinals are on the show.
Yes, but for the Raw representatives. Puddy, we lost you again. I don't know what the hell keeps going on with the whole Skype gimmick.
But you're not doing Raw representatives for... you're not doing semifinals for the Raw representatives because you don't have a finals for the Raw representatives.
Yeah, but we're going... But yeah, we will, though. Because it's like... It's 2 blocks, technically. It's like single elimination, 2 blocks. Both blocks of 8 men.
Right, then you're doing finals.
Okay, fine. Whatever. So we will have...
But you get what I'm saying, don't
yes,
you? You're
I do.
not having a final, so
yes.
there cannot be a semifinal.
I know. But technically we would have a final, which is the match that you were talking about. But anyways... We will have 4 first-round matches on this show, 4 first-round matches the next show. Then we will have the second-round matches, the semifinals.
Yep.
And then the finals will be on the exact same night. And then King of the Ring will occur, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Shane says, anyways, up next, the King of the Ring tournament will kick off with Kofi Kingston taking on the NXT champion, Kyle O'Reilly.
KO.
And this match occurs. And Kyle O'Reilly does indeed do it, as he defeats Kofi Kingston 9:51 by submission. He doesn't have a finish set. What's his finish? Doesn't he just, like, armbar people?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he wins with an armbar.
Funnily enough, I am recalling all of the big... Funnily enough.
Puddy doesn't get that.
No, I do. I think a couple of the bigger matches I've seen Kylo, and he's mostly lost, so I can't really remember his finishes.
Fair enough. And Kyle O'Reilly will move on to face the winner of the next matchup. We're not doing SmackDown style where we just gauntlet it. There will be two angles as per usual, and then the match. So we have Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins coming off of a 1-for-1 performance at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. And they say, Bray, Luke, Roman, it's not over. It's never over. Because as long as there is injustice, as long as there's corruption, there will always be a Shield. Are they the Shield? No, they're not. But like, they're two dudes who are going to shield everybody else. They're not the Shield. They are not the Shield. I will enforce
They're the
this.
Bulwark.
They are the she because they're missing the D. It's supposed to be because Roman's the man's man. They're two. Okay, moving on.
Which letter did he say in the intro? He said Sierra, I think, didn't he?
Yes. Yeah, he did.
To this realization.
What the fuck? My world has been turned upside down.
5 years later.
5 years later. Anyways, Tetsuya Naito has promo, and he says that his match last week has been honored by Shane McMahon. In the semi-main event tonight, at the top of the hour, Tetsuya Naito will be taking on Chris Hero.
The new WWE champion.
Yeah, Naito trying to get some vengeance here for his compadre.
Venganza.
Oh, my bad. And so, up next, King of the Ring match is Finn Balor defeats Davey Richards in 427 by pinfall with a coup de grace. So we have it confirmed 2 weeks from now.
Wait, why is Davey Richards in this tournament?
Because I needed somebody, and I said Davey Richards, and you went, and I'm like, yep, Davey Richards.
I think I was completely silent at that point.
I think you made a noise. You made a brief noise at one point, and I was like, Davey Richards it is.
Yee.
So, 2 weeks... God damn it, Puddy. 2 weeks from now, Finn Balor will take on Kyle O'Reilly. And the winner of that will move on to the finals. Or, no. We'll move into the semifinals.
No, the finals.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you gotta win your...
Okay, why don't you just call it round 1, round 2, and the quarterfinals?
I like it. Round 1, folks. In round 2, we're going to see Finn Balor take on Kyle O'Reilly. Up next, Kevin Owens. We see Kevin Owens backstage.
So William Regal rushes to Kevin Owens as soon as he sees him in the backstage area, and he says, "Look, Sunshine, I know you and me, we don't get along often. I know we've never really gotten along back in NXT here on SmackDown. I get that. In fact, I get it. We hate each other. We're enemies to the core, and I get that. But even you can see that there's something big going on here. For the first time in over 2 years, SmackDown does not have a world title. But we have you. And as much as we dislike each other on a personal level, we're both SmackDown guys. So I need you. We all need you to challenge Chris Hero and win back our title at WrestleMania." And Owens looks at Regal up and down and says, that certainly sounds like a prestigious task. I'm suspended, remember? Not sure how much I can do. And he just walks off.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's good for us. We get to keep both world titles. And seemingly Owens doesn't want to fight anyone. Does he?
No, Owens wants to fight. Fight Owens, fight. Owens will fight anyone, anywhere.
Oh, but he's not doing it for Regal. Is that what you're... And we've lost Puddy again, folks. Jesus, what is wrong? Skype, internet, something, mixture of all three.
Because I'm hearing you completely clearly, I'm feeling it's my mic. I'm gonna fix around some stuff.
No, it's not your
mic.
mic.
We're gonna find out in tonight's main event that Owens is who he's challenging.
Yeah, he's going to figure out who the champion will be he's going after. So remember, the championships available are the WWE Championship, the World Heavyweight Championship, the Intercontinental Championship, the United States Championship, and the NXT Championship and the AWA Championship.
As well as the WWE Brackets Women's Championship and
the Tag Team Championships are also available. The Royal Rumble Championship, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal Championship, the Defunct Cruiserweight Championship. He can contend for the
Never Openweight Championship.
He can also contend for the
TNA NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah. Also the extremely prestigious Bushwhackers Memorial Tag Team Classic.
Yep. Yeah. Also the WCW title.
I like it. The ECW Championship. He can revive ECW.
Don't give people hope.
Oh no. What did I just say? Oh no. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Oh no. Anyways, here we go. Tetsuya Naito versus Chris Hero. Tetsuya Naito makes his way to the ring, as does Chris Hero.
Well, Chris Hero walks out onto the stage, seemingly like he's about to come to the ring. He stares at his WWE Championship. He stares at Tetsuya Naito. Looks at the WrestleMania sign. Looks at the crowd. Looks back at the WrestleMania sign. Looks at his watch. Looks back at the WrestleMania sign. Looks at his title. Looks at his watch. And he walks backstage.
So we do see, as he goes backstage, we do see Shane McMahon approach him like, yo, what the fuck you doing, boy? What you doing? But Hero just ignores him, just keeps walking away.
Hero just keeps
Shane's
walking.
like, what? No.
And then we see when he gets to the parking lot that there's a car waiting. He gets in it, and it just drives off.
Shane follows him and yells at the vehicle as it leaves.
Buckle up, Chris. That doesn't actually happen. So.
No.
Hold on. I just realized that would have made total sense in kayfabe if it did, but it doesn't.
It would have been Taker, wouldn't it? I like it.
So this match apparently just isn't going to happen.
Yeah, but we are going to put on a match, and it's going to be the third match of the first round here. Of Block A, I guess. As Sheamus advances in 12 minutes, Bram puts up a fight.
Why is Bram in this tournament?
Because my roster's not deep at all. Eventually, you got to get to the Brams of the world and the Davey Richards of the world. And he does not beat Sheamus. Sheamus beats Bram in 12 minutes by pinfall with a brogue kick. So Sheamus will be advancing to take on the winner of our main event, and the main event will be Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz. Ricochet's in the hospital, and he gives us an update. And Ricochet's like, so yeah, I'm a wee bit fucked. Neville came out.
A wee bit fucked? You realize he's from Chicago, right?
Yeah. Well, what do you want me to say? He's like, yeah, you know, I took a couple Glock shots to the neck, whatever. You know, it's fine. Chicago happens every day. Oh, is that too controversial? Can we not say that?
Super controversial.
Oh, well, whatever.
Views of Tucker Davidson do not necessarily represent the views of Silly Tuck Incorporated or any of its benefactors.
Which is just me.
So in fact, it does, actually.
So, yeah, Ricochet gives his update, and he says, you know, the recovery's going well, but WrestleMania is looking farther and farther and farther out of the picture as I learn more and more about the injury. I'm going to try to get back, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. No promises right now. So I'm going to do everything in my power to get back, but all I can do is everything in my power. As backstage, Bray Wyatt, Dean Ambrose, and Luke no, not Dean Ambrose. Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns, and Luke Harper jump Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. And they do bad things to them. They fuck them up the ass, I guess. That's where I was not going with this at all. They, like, toss them into trucks, and then they drive away, and then they fuck them in the ass. What's wrong with me right now? Luke Harper beats them up. They all do. Angle. As we have Adrian Neville defeating Xavier Woods in 6:17 by pinfall with a red arrow. And then afterwards, Ricochet comes out. Not Ricochet. Rich Swann comes out. My bad.
Can you handle this?
Can you handle this? And Rich Swann says, Neville, you know, you've been facing everybody. Well, not everybody. You faced like 4 people, I'm going to be honest. Neville, you know, it's time that you broadened your view. Because, Neville, I'm looking at you, and I'm looking at me, and I like what I see. I like my chances. So, Neville, I want to fight you for the United States Championship. Neville's like,
Wait, before you start, I just want to tell the crowd.
Aaron.
This is a big moment for Tucker.
Aaron. Come
Right.
on, Aaron. Rich. What? What the hell is... Okay, no, that wasn't
You
it.
got the... No, it's okay. Resist the Irish.
I can't. It's just...
No, get...
Everything... All of you over there should just have Irish accents. The Irish should have won.
If you take a break...
We just lost Puddy again, folks. What the hell's going on with, like, Skype and the internet?
Take a break. You got me?
Rich Swan. You fucker. You think you're gonna come out here? Nope, it's Irish again.
Yeah.
I can't not do it for him. He's Irish.
Return to your core.
He's Irish.
To your core.
Look at him. He's Irish. He's Irish.
I can't look at him.
He's
I can't
Irish.
look at him. We're on Discord now.
He's Irish. Whatever. He says, fuck off, Rich Swan. You fucking prick. I'll fight you next week, you piece of shit. I'll kick your shit in. Go fuck yourself. So yeah, Neville's gonna fight this fucker. God damn it, Puddy. Stop making me try to fucking not be Irish.
Hey, it was your choice.
No, you piss off.
Sorry, gosh.
You did this.
You're really upset that you can't do it on camera, but you can do it off camera.
Yep. As we move forward, the Apollo crew say goodbye to a friend. I don't remember why in kayfabe why this is happening. But Jimmy Uso,
going back to the family.
Jimmy Uso is returning to the Smack Dizzle.
Oh, I see. Way to spoil it.
I mean, he says he's going back to the family. Where's Jay?
We don't know. Huh?
They're in the compound. Jay got all confused and went back there.
I mean, they were possessed for a while.
Exactly. As we are going to move forward, The Miz cuts a promo. He says, Tonight represents so much more than just a match, an opportunity to move on. It represents the future. It represents the fact that at this point right now, I'm not sure what I'm doing. For so long, I was tossed around, discarded, and I finally found myself. I finally became a champion, a world champion. And then it was ripped away from me. I was down for a long time. For a long time. But now it's time to return to the top. Because I've said it before and I'll say it again. I have a baby son on the way. Beautiful baby boy on the way. Who's going to be born in this world in which his father is a loser. Tonight I'm fighting for more than just an advance, another day, another paycheck. I'm fighting for the honor of my family, for the Mizana name.
New baby boy.
Yeah. And we head to the match. 79B as The Miz defeats Dolph Ziggler with the skull-crushing finale after 18 minutes. And he's done it. The Miz is going to move on. Winning this King of the Ring tournament would be huge. Would be tremendously big. For somebody who hasn't been relevant since 2011.
That's not true. He was on SmackDown.
Yeah, you did nothing with him.
That's not true. He was the fucking Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, and he was shit. He lost to Shinsuke.
He lost to Shinsuke.
The Shinsuke's...
He beat Cesaro.
Shinsuke's career very well may be over.
He has 2 years later a magnificent amount of wins. And he beat Cesaro in the C-verse.
So we move forward to the main event angle. Vince, Joe, Neville, O'Reilly, and Hanson all come to the ring. But no
Hero's
Chris
not there.
Hero.
Mhm.
But no Chris Hero. Vince McMahon, as Kevin Owens makes his way to the ring, Vince McMahon says, "All right, folks. It's time for the Royal Rumble winner to choose which champion he will be going after." Now, I am very confused with the lack of Chris Hero here, but nevertheless, if Kevin Owens was to choose Chris Hero, I'm sure Chris Hero would have to comply, right? Like, I don't know. I don't run things here anymore. This angle was booked before the swerve. What do you want from me? All right, that's why it's so out of place. All right, calm down. Anyways, Owens, do your thing. I don't know why I'm telling you to do. Where the hell is Shane? Where's Regal? What the fuck? Why does everything fall to me? You're gonna cheat me out of the job, and then I'm not even gonna. You're gonna fucking make me do the job anyways. God damn it.
Me?
Yeah,
Kevin
I'm like,
Owens.
do you want to do it or?
He looks at Kyle O'Reilly. He looks at Hanson. He looks directly into the eyes of Adrian Neville, but he quickly shifts his eyes to Vincent Kennedy McMahon. And then he looks straight at Vincent Kennedy McMahon and he gives him a thumbs up. And he turns to Samoa Joe. And they start to square off. Their heads meet. Owens, like, not looking at Vince. He's squaring off with Samoa Joe, but he's got his thumbs up at Vince. He pushes Joe away. He turns to look at Vince. Thumbs down. Into the ropes. Pop-up powerbomb. Steps on Vince's face. World title in his hands. Points at WrestleMania. Grabs a Raw contract from David Otunga. Says, fuck you to SmackDown. And rejoins Monday Night Raw.
So, hold on. So you're telling me right now, I have both belts and the Royal Rumble winner.
I'm telling you that Vincent Kennedy McMahon just got challenged by the Royal Rumble winner. And your other world champion left the building.
So yes, we have both belts and the
You
Royal
have a
Rumble
belt
winner.
and theoretically the other belt. But it's not in the building. And you can't control
Yeah,
it
but
right
it's Raw property. We want it.
now. No, it's Chris Hero's property.
Yeah, Chris Hero's under Raw contract. He's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
We got a 90. He's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Yep.
Okay, somebody needs to go find Chris Hero. Somebody needs to go find Chris Hero.
I tell you where you should start looking. Madison Square Garden tomorrow night.